I don't think he's going to let me take that tape. Hey, have you got a minute?
Doesn't look like I'm going anywhere fast.
Tell me everything you know about the kidnapping.
Why?
I need to know every last detail. It's really important.
Well, I wasn't there or anything. All I know is what Hendrik told me.
Tell me what he told you.
Just there was this big flash in the sky, then the scintigraph thing broke. Before they knew it, there's this big old bang and everyone started freaking out. It wasn't until they stopped screaming that they realised Ferriman was missing.
So it was definitely some kind of witchcraft.
Seems so. If you want to know more, you should go talk to Hendrik. He was there when all this happened.
Let's chat. You're new here, right? Tell me a little about yourself.
I'd rather not.
Huh?
Honestly, I'm really not in the... Save it for another day.
Oh, hope you feel better soon. Remind me, who's Hendrik?
Big fella, with the beard. He's got hair the colour of flame. Guy knows more about a kidnapping than anyone.
Remind me, who's Hendrik?
Big fella, with the beard. He's got hair the colour of flame. Guy knows more about a
Thanks.
Aye.
Looks like I took the last one. The people of Wrinklewood are known as some of the stingiest around, and the least lucky. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to ask you a...
So, where were you when the sun rose this morning?
I was sleeping. I had a long night. You see, it takes a lot of work keeping this town fed. Thought I'd get a couple of hours.
And you didn't see or hear...
No, sir. Nothing handy. Not like last night.
Care to elaborate?
Well, I knew something was up when the chickens weren't pecking. They were scared, that's for sure. Like they knew something bad was coming. Then I saw him. Some crafty layabout was nicking my dangleberries.
Mighty suspicious.
Of course, as soon as he saw me, he made a run for it.
What did he look like?
I just saw the back of him. A short hooded man in a jet black robe. Not sure what you see that for dangleberries, mind.
So we're looking for someone in a hooded robe. Can't help but feel like I've seen someone fitting that description before.
Hey, you were working the gates last night, weren't you?
Anyway, thanks for your help.
Please, sir. Spare.
Wow, look at all this loot. Hey, Hendrik, what's up with you?
Don't take me away!
Easy, fella. It's me, Tondbert.
Oh God, Tondbert, the things I've seen. I've seen the darkness, the end.
Oh, come on. We've all been there. One too many drinks. Everything is spinning. You're there, crying on the bathroom floor, waiting to die.
It's not like that. This was clear as day. The whole kingdom was on fire. I saw the castle burned to the ground.
That's silly. The castle's made of stone. What about Ferriman? Did you see who took her?
When I came to, she was gone. Nothing left but busted up loot. The other guys didn't see nothing neither.
So no one saw anything? The princess just disappeared, just like that?
Gone, without a trace. If you ask me, I'd say it was an inside job. Someone drugged the morning grove, for sure. I ain't ever had a dream that looked so real, you know?
Well, if that was the case, how come the cinemagraphers didn't see anything?
Exactly! That's why we locked him up. Smart, eh? You've got to watch your back. Never know who they might take next.
Right, so what you're saying is you have absolutely no idea where Ferriman is, and you're just going to sit here hiding?
I'm on Overwatch.
Sure, looks like it.
Look, that's all I've got, mate. I'll have you know I've had a very stressful morning.
Not half as bad as Ferriman's, I'll bet. Well, you've been incredibly unhelpful, thanks.
Wait, Tondbert.
Yes?
The boys did spot some dodgy bloke stumbling into the mug. He's pissed, isn't you? No way he could have pulled it off. Funny though, I've never seen him around these parts till today. It's a bit suspicious if you ask me.
Well, that's something, I guess. I'll see if I can get some sense out of it. Cheers!
Don't let your guard down, Tonty. You never know who they'll take next.
Has something taken your fancy?
Actually, I have a few questions if you...
Sure. You've got money.
Tell me about yourself, Sam.
Well, what would you like to know?
How about the story behind this here shop? Mighty fine collection of things you've got.
Why, thanks, Tondbert. Well, my father is a highly respected scholar and a mean adventurer to boot. He spends his life travelling far and wide, writing great stories of his discoveries. Every few moons he drops by, restocking the shop with all sorts of weird and wonderful things. Most of it is junk, but with the right marketing, you can sell anything. So, that's about it. I've never actually gone with him, but we've sure heard a lot of stories.
Wow, so all these things were found on different adventures?
That's right. It's like a game to him. Always trying to bring back something new and exciting.
Your dad seems like a cool guy.
Sure is.
You sure have a lot of reserved items.
Yep. Folk normally snap up the good stuff early on. If you'd like, I can sign you up to our mailing list. We're GDPR compliant. That way you'll know as soon as we get new stock.
That'd be great, thanks.
No problem. I'll drop it by the castle with Barracks.
Barrack is a member?
Sure is. He picked up a novelty pulley this morning.
Awesome! Secret club!
Shh! Secrets.
So, well,
Sleeping. Why'd you ask, Tom?
well, as it happens, I'm investigating a matter of the utmost.
Oh,
I'm afraid to say our dear princess...
Sam.
Yep, but hey, look, I just need to figure out... I don't even know where she's gone.
Well, if anyone can do it, you.
Thanks, Sam. So, see you
No, you're my first. Although,
Oh, do tell.
well, there's not much to it. It's just that when I opened the shop this morning, our entire stock of novelty daggers was missing. Gone. Just like that.
That sounds mighty suspicious to me. I'll write it down in my... Thanks, Sam.
Happy to help. So,
Thanks for the...
Could I have this one?
afraid I can't sell you one without a license. I'm gonna...
Well, not...
Sorry, chap. We can't sell enchanted items without proof of license. Can I interest you?
What about that shine?
Ah, yes. One of a kind, that.
Can I have it?
Straight out of luck, I'm afraid. That's one of our auction items. Unless you're happy to match the reserve price.
And how much is that?
2,599 quid. Can I interest you in anything else?
I'll take that tatty old book with the chain.
Another restricted item, I'm afraid. You see, that there book is enchanted. They say it holds a key to traversing the void of space between worlds.
The what now?
Anyway, I can't sell it to you, I'm afraid. Not without... Can I interest you?
What about those old... What are they exactly?
Just another relic from an ancient...
Well,
Afraid not. Those are part of us.
four?
Sure. Son, Mond. We're missing the tiddly...
I'm not sure that's right.
Can I interest you in it?
Could I have this one?
You want those fancy smelly sticks? Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, can I...
Wouldn't be worth my skin. Can I interest...
Could I have...
You actually... I mean... I hear you get that fancy hat. Oh, I'm sorry. Looks like... Can I...
Could I have...
I mean... You get... Oh, I'm sorry. Looks like... Can I...
What about that fluffy... Poor thing looks...
Ooh. No, sorry.
Why is that?
There's no time to it. Can I interest?
Hey, if I could just take a minute of your time.
Get lost.
You do realise I work for the...
Don't sweet talk. Go on. Be off.
Sir,
Do you want to make...
I'd leave it out, Tondbert.
But I've got an investigation to do.
I can vouch for him. He ain't done nothing.
Alright, but if I find out he's to blame,
You'll do what?
I'll have someone else deal with it. Yep, walking away now. Barkeep, if you wouldn't mind.
Right you are, Ton.
One for this poor fellow too. Chin up, mate. The gotta have the princess back before you know it.
Fire.
Huh?
Flames.
Sorry, I don't smoke.
Eternal hellfire.
Right, barkeep, you know this man.
Never seen him before in me life, sir.
Crimson cast upon the skies. The fog that burns the eyes.
Seems he's talking in tongues. How many has he had?
Your guess is as good as mine. The man was blind drunk when he got here.
The cogs are in motion. Pretty cog. Whirring.
Sir, you...
The
So, what's the deal with all this talk about cogs?
A virgin bleeds for the wealth of the majesty. When one is lost, 1,000 follow.
When one is lost? You mean
1,000 follow.
a foul? What?
And another?
You've really got to stop drinking. Don't see much of your type round here. What brings you to our neck of the woods?
The path has been chosen. Time.
Oh, so you're on one of them quests? Get a lot of adventurers round here.
My quest through the eyes of the beholder.
Cheer up, mate. Positive thinking's a powerful thing. Even when life knocks you down, you can always count on someone else being more miserable than you. Somewhere else. Exhibit A. Yours truly. I just lost the love of my life.
We have made our bed, and now must wait. We can't. I made in sobriety. I chose my fate.
Right. This calls for drastic Hey, barkeep, you got any of that pokey black stuff? You know, the one that sobers you up, good and proper.
Right before sending you ass first into a week-long hangover?
That's the one.
Right you are.
Fast as you can, please. There are lives at stake.
When one is lost?
About this pointy stick here. Well, can I have it? I try to collect as many things as possible to put in my sack here. It's woven with infinity string, so I can carry pretty much anything. Never can be too prepared.
Only the worthy can carry the element. I am.
1,000 follow. What?
And then another.
Damn it. This conversation's normally We really need to sober.
For he who tastes the blood of the dynasty.
Barkeep, what's the hold up?
Coffee, black.
Down the hatch, mate.
Blech.
Talk to me.
Fine, just no more of that rancid black piss. I'll tell you but you won't like it.
Anyway, about the pointy stick.
Only the word. I am.
What do you mean?
I tried to stop. I could have stopped him. God, it's all my.
Stopped?
He was my student, my apprentice. Big ambitions, but no brains.
Let me guess. Magic Act went wrong.
This is no magic known to man. 'Tis the dark arts, known only to those with evil in their heart.
Sure sounds like a handful.
That boy will be the death of me.
So what did your apprentice do, exactly?
Do you really want to?
Well, I've still got half a pint left.
On your head be it then. It all started with a book. An ancient tome my bloodline has kept secret generation through generation. It was until this day that these pages of evil, that is, until I carelessly left the door to my study unlocked. The lad was smart. I'll give him that. He must have already spotted the lockup in one of our monthly student-teacher catch-up meetings. A lavishly decorated wooden chest with intricately detailed gold trim. Securely locked, of course. He was waiting for the perfect opportunity to satisfy his curiosity.
And this is where you kept the fancy book?
Right. The book was adorned with an occult sigil, one said to influence those weak. I believe this is when his...
Did you see him after this? Didn't fancy going after...
Oh yes, the lad was brief, always in a hurry. I was sure it was him that had taken the book, so he skipped between towns, villages and cities like a cartographer, never staying more than one night, but he was always sure to visit the local. He must have visited every castle in the Isles, from the deep south all the way, and then he found Wrinklewood.
That's us!
I followed him here last night. Some idiot working the gates let him walk right in. There's no wonder he chose her.
Hold up. Something's not right here. Are you saying that your apprentice kidnapped the princess?
Keep it down. I just want to sit here in peace, and I don't need half the kingdom out.
No! Feck!
It's no use.
Done what?
A sacrifice of royal I have seen the future as I gave it all.
Hold up!
Nothing can be done. Time stopped.
Look, you might have made up your mind, but some of us don't give up at the first sign of trouble. You've read the book, right? You gotta know where he's headed.
The road to immortality is long. He is far from here by now.
Time to cut the ominous riddle-me-diddle apathetic crap. Where exactly is far?
Ugh. On your grave be it.
What's this?
It'll tell you all you need. Let me keep what little dignity I...
This is some serious stuff. Where'd you get this?
I stole it from his pack sack. I was hoping I could make some... Alas, maybe you'll have better...
Yep, leave it to me. Now, don't go running off anywhere. No funny business.
I haven't...
Hey, I never caught your name.
It's Draveth.
Well, Draveth, you can rest easy. Tondbert's on the case. The princess will be back by nightfall.
I wish that would...
The Dark Arts, a beginner's guide to the path of sin. I need to find out what these symbols mean. I should probably examine this creepy book whilst I'm at it. Wait a second. This map looks strangely familiar. Like I've seen it 100 times before.
Now, I might be wrong, but this map looks eerily similar to the view from my bedroom. Only one way to find out.
This looks like some sort of burial crypt. There's more text here. Maybe I can find a book to help translate it. Are these instructions? I'm guessing these are true. These look like mountains. Some sort of ancient... This looks like some... There's more text here. Maybe... Let's see what's in it. There's a used hanky, half-eaten sandwich, set of mouldy dentures. I think this is the key to my bedroom. Well, it's worth a go.
Yeah, sure, just take it. Be my guest. Bloody guard.
Hey,
Can't you see all
how's the darts?
darts?
Oh, I mean, the game.
Do I look like I'm partaking in a rigorous training route and you ain't?
Right. Got any tips for a rookie? I dabble. Got
Yeah, sure.
charming. How's the dart?
What team? No commitment. No, Hope he's got just the
Well, best.
pa.
Well,
Right.
hey, Crystal,
Always for. What's on your mind?
what's your poison, Crystal?
Oh, there. Elderflower and dangle.
Huh? Why have I not tasted?
Oh, it's not on tap. Samson makes it himself.
I thought booze.
Silly. Some of it.
Oh. So,
To Wrinklewood? My father worked. What brought you to Wrinklewood, Tondbert?
me? Oh, to be honest, I can't remember.
Oh, yeah? Father wasn't pleased at all. Father hates.
Yeah. Your father works at the castle.
Sure does. I'm surprised you didn't know. He keeps the books in order, handles.
Oh, sounds like.
Yep, sure is. If you'll know it's him because of his spectacles and big bushy moustache.
Oh, I think I know the guy. Mind you, I'm terrible with.
That's okay.
That's thinking. It was nice speaking to you.
You too.
Joe.
Sorry about earlier, man.
Gotta admit, you even